Hi besties, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. We are back again today with another speed build. I promise that one day I'm going to do other things on this channel, but today is not that day. So today we are building a plant shop. If you could not tell by my username or you do not know me in real life, I love plants so much. So yeah, working on this little plant shop build right outside of my villager home. This is basically how I want things to function in real life. I have a plant shop that's like a block away from my IRL apartment, but it's just not enough. It's not as close as this. So yeah, I built this. This is another one that I did in my Discord with my friends. So it was really nice to kind of just like chill out and relax and play Animal Crossing to like kind of a smaller audience. It's always nice to like, you know, have live suggestions and things like that. And it's just like more of an intimate environment. Ew, I don't know why I said intimate. It's just like sometimes it's nicer to build in Discord than on Twitch. Oh my god, shut up, Alicia. So yeah, I've really been struggling lately with like layouts of things. Like I feel like on this island I'm using a lot of the same items, using a lot of covered counters, over here. So I feel like I'm kind of just like struggling with layout kind of hard. It's difficult to figure out how to like switch things up when you're using a lot of the same items over and over again. But I had a lot of fun with this. I will shut the fuck up and let you enjoy. At this point in the build, I was really kind of struggling. It felt a little too cluttered for me, which is crazy because my island already has lag on it and it's not even finished yet. But it just like wasn't looking fun, funky, fresh the way that I wanted it to. I also don't think that I really thought about the placement of the stairs when I was doing this. I kind of just like, I mean, you can see I'm just like running around doing nothing. I'm struggling. But I just felt like it was very much like you come up the stairs and boom, here's a plant shop like right in your face. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff on the left and I started experimenting. I put down this round street lamp, and I put that down and I was like, oh my god, Bestie, you nailed it. It looks so good. And then I noticed that other one across from the incline, it just like didn't look right. So then I started with the party lights arch. I mean, we know I love this. This item is pretty much in eye's view everywhere in this place. So placed this down. It was starting to come together like a little bit, but I still just like wasn't sure. I mean, again, look at me just like running around. So I come up here and I was like, well, what does it look like when you come down from the house? And I was like, it's still just like not right. So I took out the flowers over here. And then once these are out, I was like, okay, now I feel like it's starting to come together. And I had some room to put down this checkout counter and then obviously have to use an antique cash register because we know. I'm using the same items over and over. This is why I said I was bored. Anyways, so I put over some baskets over here, kind of just like tweaking a couple things over in this area. But after all of this, it kind of just like clicked into place. And then I started to put in this little path thing because again, I just felt like it was like aggressive. There was no transition between the stairs and coming up into the shop. So I placed this little windy flower path, to lead up to the pier back here, and then it kind of ties into the incline that's over by my house. So at this point I was like, okay, like we're moving and grooving, everything is starting to like come together. So just placing down a few other items over here, but we're pretty much at the end of the speed build, if you can really believe it. Mostly just placing a little last minute items. I've been loving the shopping bag lately. I know this is not like, you know, revolutionary in the Animal Crossing community, like I've said in previous videos, but these are items that I've never really messed around with, so it's been really fun to kind of experiment with these new types of items, even though sometimes it can feel a little redundant, but we're vibing. So I switched out these bags. I felt like this was like more soil-like. I thought that was like more the vibe for the plant shop, but that's pretty much the end. I time traveled to the next day as we do to kind of see how everything looks, and this is my finished plant shop. I love how it turned out. I would certainly buy many plants from this shop, especially if it was right outside of my house. But I love how it looks. I love the pink covered counters. Obviously they go really well with the counter tables, but I think they just tie in together so well. And then I feel like the mermaid furniture also goes with the pink swatches of a lot of these items. So I've been really loving that as well. But yeah, that is the end of the speed build. I literally cannot believe that my island is almost filled up. Like, I really only have a couple of builds left. But thank you so much for watching another speed build. If you do need more content, I do stream on Twitch, so make sure to check me out there. We would love to have you. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye, besties.